So, I'm watching the news this week, and there have been a couple of stories, and we're going to cover a bunch of them. There's one breaking right now that's kind of interesting, but I ask myself, I look at the news, and you ask yourself, what's the purpose of the news media? And this has been something that's been on my mind since I was in the news media as a young man. You think, like, what am I doing here? What is the work that I'm sent here to do? Because it's basic Aristotelian logic. You cannot know whether a thing is good until you cannot know if you're doing a good job until you know what the job is for. You can't know the nature of something until you know what it's supposed to do. Well, what's the job of the news media in a free society? It's obviously to inform the people so they can make good choices about the government, because they are the sovereign of the government. Their government represents them. They are not in the government, but they are the power of the government, the sovereign of the government. You want them informed so they make good choices. And Donald Trump is just right about this. The news media fails. They fail in this in every way because of their leftist bent, because of their bias. And it ain't right. It ain't right. There's nothing we can do about it by law because of the First Amendment, and that's the way it should be. But there should be some appeal to conscience. It's not enough to say, oh, this is what people want to see. It's not enough to say, it's capitalism and we're here to make a profit. Capitalism doesn't excuse you from virtue. We all want to make a profit, but capitalism doesn't excuse you from being a virtuous person. You still want to do the thing. You want to make money by doing the thing that people are showing up for. And people show up for the news, or they should show up for the news, to be informed. And every story, they are misinforming us. And Trump is right. I don't know if it's right to call them the enemy of the people. I get that that's a weighted phrase that's been used by tyrants, but they are certainly working against the best interests of the people. So